This is PopimpressKA Journal, and this is our channel, and we want to welcome everyone who has an amazing story, incredible lifestyle, interesting designs, beautiful art, or just very philosophical mindset, or anyone who is an entrepreneur. We welcome everybody who has an amazing, incredible lifetime to share with us. And PopimpressKA Journal, based on artists, thinkers, movers and shakers of our world. Our website is PopimpressKA-Journal.org. PopimpressKA stands for Popular, Impressive, Kaleidoscope. Welcome to enjoy everybody that we have to show you, and looking forward to hear from you. And follow us on media, Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter. Give us all your suggestions. What would you like the story, incredible story, would be about you? Welcome. Here with Tani and Avi Kurmik, and they're both very involved with this organization, but mostly Avi. Avi, I know you've been working on this organization for so long, and it's part of your heart, it's your soul. Could you please tell me, how did you become involved with this and why?
So, actually, I'm 32 years old. I got involved in this organization 2 years after I was born. My father founded this organization 30 years ago, and I live and I breathe this organization since I know myself. I was, most of my adult life, I was a banker.
A banker?
I mean a bank manager, yes, in Israel. And I felt that something is missing in my life, and I wanted to do more for myself, not only for a living. 2 years ago, I decided to come to my dad and ask him, like a good Jewish boy, to join the business family, the family business. Since I am involved in this organization, we started to, we opened a new office for PR and marketing, our department, new department for PR and marketing.
In Israel or in New York?
Okay, so the office started in Israel, but we created also an office in the States because we thought that here it's the most community, the wealthy community that can help our goals and our needs in Israel. What we have and the special programs we have, and here we found that this is the most we can succeed here, like the most
best ways.
In the best ways.
Yes.
Sorry.
No. Well, my question is, Israel is actually one of the most amazing, influential countries. And I know people look to Israel as a mecca of religion, as a mecca of spiritualism. And for you to bring this here, and I know a lot of kids, they're searching for their own self, they're searching for help. For you, how is autism, you think, will help people to realize what they have as far as like God's gifts? Because we all understand when we are born full potential, we understand when we're not born with full potential. So how do you realize people gifted, as far as autistic children, because I know a lot of them are? What do you think is the bridge between those people to understand each other? Because like autism is way different when, how would you say, people would be more communicative or more open to society? Because I know autism, people close in, right?
So let me answer you in a few ways. First of all, we serve special needs children. It's not only about autism, it's about all kinds of special needs. It's including Down syndrome, autistics, CP, emotional problems, etc. One of our special programs that we have, that we try in each child, we find what is best in, and we just go, we create projects according to what every child is best in. We create a project for individual child, and then we create the overall program, and we put together all the child that has the same skills like this child has, and we move forward with this child. So we take skills from these children, and we try to improve them until they got. We don't have any limit, but we try to improve them as best as they can.
Like talents.
Like talents, yes. We have autistics that are very good with the animals. Animals very helpful for the autistics. With the animals including dogs and horses and a lot of more. We have kids that are very good with arts. They paint, they create ceramic arts also, like plates, like pictures, like stones, like very, very nice work.
Sculptures?
Yeah, everything, no, really everything. Also we have children that are very good in computers. We need to control them because they can break every password and every closed app. They can just break it and go into it, and it's gonna be a mess. But we try to control them. But we try to give them whatever they are the best in, what skills they have, what talent they have. We're trying to give them all the resources to continue being good in this kind of projects, this kind of program.
Now, do you have schools, or what do you have to have a platform? Do they have schools, or it's special programs? What is it exactly where they can go and get education, or how is it organizationalized?
Okay, so we have in Israel 21 centers. It's especially in the side cities, the society is low income, and it starts since they are half-year-old till they are 3. We have a daycare, and then it continues to a kindergarten between 3 to 7. From their 7 to 21, they have school and high school. They graduate. So it's daycare, kindergarten, schools. When they get adults, we have homes. We have homes for them. Now, what our program is to make them ready for the individual life. Then they are going to live by themselves. They are going to work like a regular person. They are going to trips. They are going to go to buy supermarket. They go by themselves to the bus, and we try to give them a level that's going to be as independent as they can.
What do you think is your family gave you when you're growing up as an inspiration to be a human being with a big heart?
So actually, this is the best family that I can ever grow up in, because we were educated to look at every person. It doesn't matter who he is, where he grew up, what's his gender, what's his every person in the world, to look at him and to respect him and to see every person like a human.
What do you think these days society and children should work on to be better? Because I know there's a lot going on right now, and it's hard even children with special needs, especially for them to grow and be part of it.
So in Israel, during the last years, people started. First of all, there is a lot of programs to employ these adults. So they're going to be a placement fine job. It's a placement in the community. They live together. They go for weekends. They go for meals together, and it's people for now. People were scared at the beginning because they look different, and everyone looks different. It's a little bit
hesitated.
Yeah. So now I think the community started. They have a lot of more passion for these kids. So and actually when they find out how cute they are, and how loyal they are, and how emotional they are, they like them very much.
Wonderful.
They like them very much.
Now, do you have kids? How many? 4 girls. You have 4 girls. Now,
Beautiful girls.
Beautiful
Look
girls.
at my wife.
And then beautiful heart from you and from your wife. Now, what would you want your children to inherit from you as their parents? What is the biggest value you're teaching them right now?
To look at every person the same like I grew up, to look at every person without any motives and any kind of distractions. Just look at the person and he's a person, respect him. The same like you want to respect you.
That's right. And I know Sonja and Noam are very good friends of yours. So tell me, how did you meet and you decided to work together on this project?
So yeah, I got the right to know Noam and Sonja a while ago. I met them through my friend that I have business with him, and he is Noam. Him and Noam are partners. And since I know Noam, we got so excited together to improve these children's lives. And Noam and Sonja, they are beautiful. They are gorgeous. They are gorgeous couple.
Thank you so much. I'm very grateful you're here with us, and thank you for your work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You can say that I had a desire to do more and to be more, and to have a direct positive impact on people's lives. So I did what every good Jewish boy does. I went to Dad and asked him to give me a job in the family business. Tzohar has always been an important part of my life.
So we're here today with incredible personality, Noam Baram, and Noam is involved with this amazing charitable organization, Zohar. And Noam also is partner for Sonja Baram, who is also an amazing fashion designer who created together with Noam this amazing event. Noam, it's fantastic to have you here with us at the PopimpressKA.
Very happy to come and help such a good cause.
Now, how did you ever come across this charitable organization that...
I was introduced to them 3 months ago. I met the CEO and his son, and I have a brother who's an idiot savant, which is half autistic. He can function, he can go to work, he's a high level of autism, he has a incredible memory, he can play the second symphony of Rachmaninoff without anything, but he has a problem with communication. So the idea was very close to my heart, and this organization has been in New York for a while, but they don't know how to raise money and they don't have any connection. So I decided to take it to the next step, to do this event, to introduce him to very high-end real estate people in New York, which is the field that I'm working. And that was the first step is this event, and we're going to continue doing other events, creating a new board of directors, and putting this message around the United States.
Now, I actually read that this organization also helps a lot of children in Israel.
1,300 kids and adults. They have programs from kids from 3 years old and adults from 21 years old. The kids go to school and the adults actually work. And one of the reasons for this event is to raise money for a factory building that they want to finish, where the adults autistic that become 21 find a job and learn skills. So that's part of it.
Now, as far as autism, do you feel or do you know through your experience how reversible is it and how can it be changed that people actually function better?
There's no reversible. There is just an idea that the people will live their life with their condition to the full satisfaction. And autistic kids have major talent, and we have to discover these talents. And every person that has such talent, if it's computer, if it's piano, if it's guitar, if it's writing, we have to encourage that children, when they're adults, to specifically go into that field because that gives them pleasure. We're not going to be able to change the frame of mind of autism kids, but we can give something to make them more happy and to be more fulfilled. That's the best that we can do.
Now, I understand about the autism and their ability to do certain things and certain things they cannot do. Now, if they have very small families, which is a possibility, and I know, how do you think those kids are taking care of themselves? Or what are the foundations that are given to them that they can lead forward?
I think that inside the foundation, like Zohar Halev, the kids find other kids to communicate. It's like a community. And the good thing about the organization, there's 1,300 kids and 1,200 instructors. So it's almost a ratio of 1 to 1. So on one hand, they have kids on a friendly level that communicate, and they have the instructor teaching. So I think if somebody is alone with two parents and he sits in the house autistic, there's a limit of what he can do. If with the group and the right instruction, he can thrive. So that's the difference.
Now, if there are families out there, and like Jewish families and also other families, how do they recognize the autism in their children and treat them properly? How can they realize that?
They realize that a child is not communicative. He doesn't communicate in public. He's scared within to see people, closed within himself. And there's a way to see the degree of autism. There's a higher degree or lower degree. Lower degree cannot really function. Higher degree can go to work and can function, but they cannot find friends. Or, for instance, my brother is very hard for him. He's almost 50 to get a girlfriend because it's hard to communicate. But I think that at age 2 or 3 you start seeing signs of that, and this is one of the fields that therapy, pills, nothing helps. The only thing that helps is putting them in the right environment and giving them the tools to do the best that they can under the circumstances.
It's an incredible charity. I feel so close to my heart as well. Now, for the future, what are your projects for the future? What goals
We want to create a place for the organization in Manhattan. The children make products. They make salt, they make art. We're going to bring those products to New York. We're going to sell this product for charity. We're going to have, we created a movie tonight that was Spiro, my friend who's a professor from Columbia, did a 9-minute movie about the organization. We're going to put this movie out there. The goals long term, the goal short term is to do more events, one in Miami, one in LA, one in Chicago, and create more notoriety about the organization. The other goal is to do a full-time documentary of an hour and a half, a film about the organization the last 30 years, to take certain stories of people who succeeded under the circumstances and create a movie and bring it to a film festival by next year. So those are the goals for the next year. Other than that, I'm raising money through my connection in the real estate and the Wall Street from individuals who are very rich, that I already introduced Avi, the director of operation, to 25 major people. So it's a combination.
Fantastic. And what Zohar stands for? Like, how do you translate it?
It's Tzohar Halev means the opening of the heart.
Opening of the heart.
Yeah.
And
So
thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you opened your heart to us. Thank you.
very much.
I met Avi and his father Israel about 3 months ago, and it was a very cordial meeting. But I have a brother who is half autistic, or exactly an idiot savant. He functions, he works in a bank, but he's very hard in communicating with people. And the whole story got to my heart, and I said, we're in New York, we know a lot of people, we can make events, let's take this to the next level. They have about 1,300 kids and adults and 1,200 instructors, so the ratio is almost 1 to 1. And they take care of the kids from a very young age until an elder age, and some of the people are working in the factory, which is one of the reasons that we are trying to contribute money. They're opening a factory with employees that are going to create a product, and that's basically what people under about 21 years old will do. So the cause is very into my heart. I hope everybody's going to have a good time. We are having here a movie courtesy of Spiro, my friend, about a short movie about the organization. And
and an amazing event. It's a charity event for Zohar organization, which cause is wonderful, and they cover amenities and humanitarian causes for children with disability, which is all over the world, and a lot of them in Israel. Sonja, I'm so amazed.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here with us.
I'm here with you.
Part of this beautiful night.
And besides a good cause, I see you did an incredible fashion show tonight.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now I want to know, what is your activity behind this cause? Why did you decide to be part of it? Because you organized so much, and you basically put so much energy today and made it all happen. Because of you and your husband Noam, everything happened today, and of course
Yes. My daughter has been working with volunteering for kids with autism since she was 14, and my husband has a brother who is autistic. So we get involved in the organization, but most of all is the wonderful and beautiful job they do with the kids. It's like really like individual type of work that they do with the kids, trying to find out how they can improve the kids' life through art or animal therapy, any kind of activity that the child is going to respond well, because everybody's different, and especially like in this case, the children, they're special children, they need special attention. And also I think it's really, really beautiful that the organization don't charge anything for the cause. It's all free. Any child can be enrolled and have a free treatment. So if a parent cannot afford, they're going to have a free support from the organization. I think this is really beautiful, because a lot of parents in America are struggling in trying to provide a good support for the needed child. And, so I think that's like really a beautiful cause to be part of.
Now, with your collection, I've seen it mostly in nightgowns and really beautiful wear. Is anything specific you wanted to show tonight, or like how did you pick the models? How did you pick the line itself to be presented tonight? Because I felt the event was a little bit conservative today, and actually I felt that elegance on women's clothing. There was nothing revealed, but really, really elegantly sophisticated.
Oh, thank you. Well, I have this connection with the Renaissance era, so I really like the the time when like women are really sophisticated, feminine, and beautiful. And the way I picked the girls, I thought they have the right appearance for the collection that I'm showcasing. They're very delicate and like elegant. I love the silhouette. So yes, basically, and of course, like one of my somebody that I really admire was Oscar de la Renta. So this dress was inspired by Oscar de la Renta collection. This is mine, but totally inspired in Oscar de la Renta. I think he was a genius and one of amazing designer. And so I just wanted to do also something that he's gone a couple of years ago, and I wanted to do something that bring that feeling of the femininity again.
And it's gorgeous. Every time like I look at you, I feel so the femininity comes right through you. And it's beautiful and elegant. And also what I'm amazed, downstairs is we're on the 7th floor. So downstairs there's a whole entire store that you just put together recently. And I'm amazed the amount of people go through that store and attraction and the whole project that put together. So I want to know on the audience, of course, how did it come together and what is the concept of the store?
Well, I just feel like in today's world is very difficult for emerging designers or new designers to break through the industry of fashion. There is like this big mess happening with the big corporation, right? And then we have the big designers. So the creative people, they're in the middle, and they don't have really an opportunity. So we created Design and Company. It's a platform for designers where we give an opportunity and build a platform for a designer to showcase their work, but also in the meantime really create a business for them. And breaking through all this, this crazy big corporation that we really don't have an opportunity in the market.
That's amazing. And as Sonja, Baram, what do you celebrate the most in your life right now?
What I celebrate the most, I always been so in touch with nature, always, my whole life. But lately I've been even more connected, doing meditation every day. Just enjoying. I love the trees, and I think I'm very well connected with nature, and that's my passion at the moment, is really connect with nature more and more.
What is in store for you to come? Do you have any projects that's on the horizon right now?
Well, my project is really take the store for people to get to know better, for designers to see the potential of them being part of designing company, and don't feel that they don't have opportunity in the market, because that's what we're doing. We're working very hard to give this opportunity for them, to have this platform for them to showcase and be part of what they love, which is fashion, art, and creativity.
Do you have 3 wishes that you want to grant for?
3 wishes. I always wish to be healthy. Yes. I always wish to have the best connection with my children, always.
And they're amazing daughters.
They are. And travel the world. I really want to travel everywhere possible, because I think the world, there's so much to offer, so much to see, and I just want to travel all over the world.
Well, thank you so much. It's been an amazing journey. And
thank you.
I enjoyed the successful event that you put together. And thank you, because Zohar means with open heart. So you have such an open heart for so many people. And I know through our magazine, you've been supporting us through so many years. And we're grateful and happy to be with you.
Oh, thank you, Olga.
Thank you.